What is going on, guys? JFC here. Can we just say W? We got W content today from EA, which I was pleasantly surprised by, considering, the amount of times I've shit on them recently because the content has just not been good enough. But right now, honestly, before we get into any of the market stuff, we gotta talk about the content. It was very good. We get the Winter Wildcards daily login, which gives us the Winter Wildcard player pack, which is crazy. So if you log in every single day and complete the SBC, which is probably gonna get my guess is progressively harder as it goes on, possibly, because I'm sure they're not giving us a free 1083 pack. I'm sure that's going to be like an 83 rated squad or something like that at least. I'm sure, but even then it's still great. I was thinking this Winter Wildcard pack might actually be in the store, so it's good to see that that's probably not going to be in the store, so I don't have to worry too much about buying Winter Wildcards. But huge W. This is just going to be for logging in. We're going to get an 83 plus double player pack, 80 times 5, 584 plus, 50k pack, 85 2, 81 11, and 1083. Plus a Winter Wildcard player. I mean, that's just great stuff for just logging in. You got to give EA credit for that. This is a bunch of just decent packs for just playing stuff, right? Complete the gold upgrade SBC, play a match in FUT draft, right? A lot of these are just like free, easy packs. And I've already completed this one, which I can't look at the objectives, but if it's just playing games, you get a lot of good packs out of it. So it's just good stuff. It's really good stuff. We're getting rewarded for just playing, being on the game, doing that kind of stuff. Like to see that. The SBCs, all we got really was Rodrigo de Paul, which is just kind of okay. But the main thing really with this team is that the Winter Wildcard cards are just pretty good. And there's a good mix of just meta OP cards and just some good cards from players that maybe we don't usually see, right? Of course you have the ratty Dembeles and the Ferland Mendy's, right? But you also have a Verde card with 99 passing. That's cool. Completely max passing almost with great agility and balance, just because, that makes him just fun. That instantly right there makes him fun. 4-star skills as well. So that's a cool card. Chiellini Cam, who looks pretty good. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. That's just a random cool card as well. Then Tahith Chong with 99 shooting. There's a great Chong card. Was it last year? Chong was at a really fun, objective card. This one has 99 shooting. I understand he's not the fastest and he's hard to link, but just the fact he has 99 shooting is cool. And I just appreciate that from EA, that we get some random players like a Chong and a Darren Randolph. What a random player. Klaus has 99 passing and you get him for free for completing that one objective. Pato has 5-star skills. You look at all these players, you can say you can see some redeeming qualities about all of them. And that is something that I gotta give them credit for. We've been asking for that and it looks like we might have it. Where does this Lacazette card come from? Why did I not ever see this card? 5-star skills Lacazette. This isn't out yet, is it? Where's this card been? He's not on the market. Where is this card? I didn't see that at all when I was looking earlier. I don't know if accidentally in concepts. He's not an objective, right? There's no way that card would be an objective. Okay, well, Lacazette, I guess, is coming too. But the point is a lot of really good players in this promo. But the market right now, because of the content coming out, is pretty much continuing to go down. Let's look at it right now. It's going down in most areas. There's some areas where it's actually doing okay. And I think we've been pretty much spot on for the most part that it's gone down. And I think right now there's a few cards, where was I just seeing? Yaya's down, Di Natale's down, Captivia is down, a lot of those guys. But there's a couple cards here I was just seeing. Aloe Ron's up a little bit, right? 562. I think he was 520 at his lowest earlier. There's a few cards that are up in price. Smaller Wreck, I think, is up a little bit, maybe. A few cards are up, and the reason being, I think, it's just because people are buying weekend league teams right now, and I think that we're gonna just see the biggest sell-off coming on Sunday. No one's gonna want to buy cards. We're gonna have gamble SBCs coming. I'm can pretty much guarantee that, because considering we've had great content right now in the store, the SBCs are fast approaching, plus daily player SBCs as well, which will always cause panic on the market for certain positions and certain cards. So it's going to be best to be out of the market if you can. If you bought a weekend league team and you play it tonight, sell them tonight. You need to sell them as soon as you can, because I think the market's going to go down over the course of the weekend, considering all the new cards coming into the game and just a ton of new content on the way. Let's get into fodder in a sec, but before I forget, in this this objective here, I wish I could see it. I don't know why I can't see, because I completed. Oh, I can. Okay, so see 1,000 coins for 10 matches coin boost. That's a free 10k for every single person in the game, plus 500 coins for 5 matches is 2,500 coins. So that's a free 12,500 coins. I think they added this. This isn't gonna stop a crash by any means or anything like that, but I think they added this because they are anticipating the fact that a lot of great content's coming. People just sell and sell and sell and sell. I think they're just trying to do a few things here and there to give people coins and maybe try and get some buying power back in the market. It's not much, but they're not gonna give everybody 50k, right? They're gonna give everybody, they're giving people 10K for free at least. So it's good on EA, but also I think a lot of it is trying to like keep a little bit more buying power in the market. I know it's not going to affect much, but it might, disperse that through every single player that plays this game. That might actually add a little bit of coin injection into the market. But it's very interesting that they're adding that. Like, there's a lot of good rewards right now, which is pretty cool, but it's interesting that we haven't seen something like that in a long time. Let's go talk about SBC Fodder now, because Fodder is like, it's looking great. This is what we hoped for when the weekend came along, because we wanted SBC Fodder to drop because of supply, have nothing really out for SBCs today, and then we buy, and right now 86s are 12.25 earlier, they're 12.5 now. Lightning rounds are still running, catches during a lightning round, 87s are in like 17.5, 17,000. 89s are down to 33, 32,000 is perfect, because these are dropping down to what like their floor actually is. We talked about that yesterday. 88s down to 25-ish to 24.5, that's great too. Every rating right now is looking good to buy. I'm fine buying now. Obviously, the longer you wait, the better it's going to be. If, again, no SBCs come out tomorrow, you're going to be looking at Fodder probably continuing to drop a little bit more. But I think buying today is probably worth that risk of like 87s dropping to like 17,000 instead of 17.5 or 17.75. Or 88s dropping to 24,000 instead of 25,000, right? I'm probably willing to take that risk to buy now, because I think that when Monday comes along, Tuesday, we're going to see SBCs coming. We're seeing daily player SBCs anyway. And also, let's count in the gamble packs that are going to be on the way. So SBC Fodder is looking prime. I would definitely look at club stocking, 100%. The longer you wait, the better it's going to be, but it's very tough to know how long it's going to be. So honestly, I'm just fine buying now. If you guys don't want to deal with the hassle of trading, you can go to utnice.com. They are a cheap, fast, and reliable site to buy or sell FIFA coins for PS5, Xbox, or PC. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a discount. Just make sure you follow the couple of instructions that they have, and you'll be good to go. And especially if we get a gamble pack with any sort of winter wildcard cards that are a possibility to get in them, because there's so many good winter wildcard cards. I mean, of all of the ones here, there are not too many fodder ones, all things considered. There's a lot of great ones, Dembele, Tomori, Felix, Mendy, De Bruyne, Sancho, Conte. There's a lot of really, really high-end ones. So a lot of good stuff right now in the game. I just think that it's gonna be gamble time here eventually. EA are ready to make it gamble time. They've been ready for a long time, and now it is go time. I want to bring this up because we have not seen this pack yet. The Winter Special Pack, 105 rare gold players, 5 guaranteed to be ready, 85 overall or higher. In addition, 1 FUT hero ready, 87 overall or higher. Look at this price that this pack is going to be. Icon pack in the store should cost 300K, which is absolutely insane. It's a base icon pack. And then the pack with 105 gold rare players, including a hero 87 plus, should cost 500K. 500K for that pack is the biggest scam I've ever seen. So just saying, this pack is still on the way, and people are going to open it. I know it's absolutely mind-boggling that anybody would open that pack for 500,000 coins, but people are going to, which is going to crash the market even further. So just be aware that we still have things like this on the way, that we have not seen the most of this crash at all yet. So we need to prepare ourselves. This pack is going to be an IQ test, and people are going to fail the test. So we just got to be ready for it. The market's going to react accordingly. So these World Cup, what are they called? No, not World Cup. FUT History Makers cards came out today. There's like Felix that you could have gotten, IU you could have gotten, Pedri, Bellingham, Valverde, Van Dijk, Mbappe. Some Mbappe cards actually pretty good. Like, they made it so the 92 pace, 84 shooting, 87 dribbling is actually pretty good. I don't know how many people got him, but yeah, he's pretty good. And the thing is, if you guys don't remember, they're gonna upgrade twice. I think it said once in January and once in March, or once in December and once in February. It's like a month in between the two upgrades, and I don't know when the first one's happening, but looking at like that Mbappe card and seeing like Van Dijk, seeing Valverde, Bellingham, if they get another upgrade or two, whatever card you get here, you're gonna get 2 upgrades out of them, so it's actually gonna be a pretty good card. And once again, for free, it's pretty crazy. Mbappe with 2 upgrades in February is still gonna be usable. It's like, even if it's 94 pace, 86 shooting, if it's just +2 and not anything more, that's still a good card. It's still pretty good considering it's Kylian Mbappe, right? But their EA were just actually giving us quite a bit today. What I do fear, though, I do definitely fear this, is that we got a lot of ways to actually get fodder for like nothing today, and like for free over the course of the next few days. Go back to objectives. Like, if they truly do make this like a super cheap SBC to complete every single day, there's going to be a ton of fodder we're going to get. Like 584 pluses there. You got the 8111, 8310 plus the swaps, like that's just swap tokens in general. So people are going to get like they clearly have made a mission to help people get fodder, right? That's clearly one of their goals here, which makes me believe that League SBCs, maybe they're kind of like not trying to bring them out and just kind of instead saying we're going to get people to get this fodder this way and only release it when we want to during certain promo times, which is kind of my one gripe with this promo, if I have to have one. It's that there is still no menu grind. There is no menu grind at all, which is fine right now because there's a lot of stuff to do, right? Like just playing games earns you a lot of stuff right now, but obviously that stuff's not going to last forever. So once that stuff kind of runs its course, we're back to square one again with no real menu grind. So if I had to just extrapolate on what I'm seeing right now, I would say that EA might potentially be dropping this kind of thing more often, like when at the start of promos, like allowing us to get kind of easy-ish fodder, but then that's kind of it for like a week, and then you can't get at any other time. Does that make sense? Like League of Species, you can always just kind of continuously craft it. This, it's like you get it once and then that's it. I'm afraid that it's probably going to be something more like this for like seeing it in the future. I'm holding out hope for League SBCs because I think if League SBCs come out and they can come out the same way they did last year or a new way or whatever, it would make this game infinitely more enjoyable for the people who like to play this game religiously, because you could grind. I mean, there's so many SBCs in the store. You could grind and complete all these players, and yes, it's going to take a ton of time. But you know what? Why not let people do that, right? So that's the only thing I think, if I had one gripe with this promo, it's that there's still no real menu grind, and I hope that they add it soon. But I think all in all, we can say this was a W. W player selection, the upgrades are good, pretty fun and unique. The content for free was also good. I've obviously been criticizing EA a lot recently, but I also want to give them their props when I think they're doing something good, and I think today was overall very good. But yeah, now I need to go and use every single winter wildcard player, because I'm going to make that video later today. You'll probably see it, my tier list of every single winter wildcard player, because I need to get that out, and I'm going to use every single player, and my coin balance is going to hate me, but that's just what I'm going to sacrifice to get this video out as fast as I can for you guys. I'm going to go do that. I love all you. See you next video very, very soon. Peace!